This is New England, and on days like today and during these cold weather months, it is not uncommon for many of us to want to do two things. Number one is to hibernate, and the second thing is to eat food. And the problem is people just keep eating and eating. And this time of the year, our body actually requires denser and thicker and hardier meals to keep us warm. So Barb Scala is joining us today, and she's going to talk to us about some good stuff you can have. We're talking about slow cooking, huh?
We're talking about slow cooking. Yes, we are. You
Good.
know, our bodies are doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
It was -2 this morning when I came here.
Yeah.
So our body's working, so why not cook our food so that we break it down? The slow cooker's a great way.
I have a question for you,
yeah.
and I'm going to break the train of questions I'm supposed to have over here. And I'm sure there are tons of benefits to slow cooking. Well, the first question is the negative one. Is it actually bad to slow cook food because it ruins the nutrition in the food?
You know, in the winter, we need these thicker, heartier meals. We can't run on salads all day long. So, and I'm not a nutritionist, but I do know that when I fill my body up with something that's warm, I'm going to stay warm.
Yeah, and you can make slow cooked meals that are very hearty and very healthy for you.
Exactly.
So let's talk about some of the benefits of some of the slow cooked meals that we can have.
Okay, well, we have our chicken soup. I made mine with a little spice, with some braised chicken. I've shredded it. It's got a little kick and a spice to it because that warms us up as well.
Yeah.
And Grandma said, eat your chicken soup. There does have a great, it's an immunity booster. It's really great. When you break down your food in the slow cooker as well, it aids in digestion because those root vegetables, which took a long time to grow in the fall, being the gardener that I am, it breaks it all down for you so your body doesn't have to work extra hard. Just like my lamb shank stew here.
So you put the bone right into that, huh?
The bone is so medicinal. It's great for our bone, joint, even teeth health.
And it helps with the taste, I'm assuming, right?
It's great for the taste. So
Okay.
your bone broths or anything made with the legume, lentil, which is great.
For vegetarians, we got something that's vegetarian.
We
over
do.
here?
We have mung bean stew. Do you know what mung beans?
I do
Here
not.
they are.
No, I've never
Here,
even
maybe
heard
you
of that,
wanna,
actually.
we
Let me
want to
see it.
show them.
Okay.
Can we show the camera
Very,
what a
very
mung
interesting.
bean is?
So are these?
Well, these are
hardened
great
beans?
because they're loaded. They're like a bean, a legume superfood.
Very nice.
They're wonderful, filled with calcium, vitamins, iron, and Chinese put it in their ice cream as well.
Really? Yeah,
Yes.
It's a really interesting thing. So talk to me a little bit about some of the benefits that we have. And we have a little thing that we're going to pop up over here on the screen, talking about some of the benefits of soups and stews.
Right. I want to talk about my Chinese hot pot.
Oh, yeah,
though.
yeah, let's do it.
Oh, my
Let's do
gosh,
it.
my Chinese hot pot that I've just learned
Wow, that's
about.
interesting.
Woo, it's kind
It's
of hot here.
Okay,
yes.
so what is this?
So this is a traditional meal, and look at all the things that are in it.
Wow, very nice.
Can you get a I don't
Close-up
know if
shot
we
of
can
that
get
guy,
a
huh?
close-up shot on
So what are all these
lotus root, a Japanese yam, sweet potato, wild black mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, enoki mushrooms, garlic, ginger,
Very
bok
healthy
choy,
for you.
cabbage, and some tofu
Oh,
in
very
there.
nice. And
I
you
made it, you know what, I made it very vegetarian vegan,
Okay.
but you can put all
meat
sorts
and stuff
of
like that.
meat and fish and prawns and sweet potato noodles.
That looks great.
In there, which are just so healthy and wonderful. And what a great, it's kind of like the Chinese version of a fondue.
Very
the
nice.
family gathers around and all these wonderful, I mean, bok choy, you can't get healthier than that. And the Chinese call it, by the way, yo tai.
Oh, really?
I learned that.
It's a very nice name. You know, one of the awesome things about slow cooking stuff I've noticed is that you can throw in literally anything into a pot, and if you cook it for long enough, it's going to taste delicious. You put a ton of stuff in there. It doesn't have to cost a ton of money to do that either.
No, look at what we did with our Chinese hot pot. It's great. Oh, and the sauce that you put with it is a sesame sauce
very nice.
with scallions and cilantro, and that's the best part of it. You cook it in the hot pot. Everybody sits around the table, and then you have these wonderful dipping sauces.
You have a couple of
so yum.
You've got a couple of events coming up.
I do.
Let's talk about those.
Okay, well, I'm at Dash and Drizzle in Fairfield, cooking with olive oils and balsamic vinegars, infused wonderful flavors.
And very healthy
and that's
for you,
on
too.
Wednesday, February 25th in the evening. And then, you know, I'm involved with Cycle Against Cancer, the Connecticut Sports Foundation Against Cancer. So they have a spin cycle event at the Shoreline Fitness Gyms March 7th and 8th.
Very nice. What
And
time is that one? Do you know what time that is?
Those are during the day, 8 to 1
Oh, okay.
on 7th and 8th. And I want to give a shout out to you, Lon. Thank you for helping me with the Chinese hot pot. It's so wonderful.
That's really cool. I'll tell you, it smells very, very good.
I know,
so.
isn't it fragrant?
It is really, really fragrant.
You've got the ginger in there.
And we kept Brian away, so he's not going to
garlic.
be eating stuff, although I have a sneaking suspicion he'll probably wander over here.
I know he will.
Barb Scal, thank you so much. Nice to talk to you. Very great ideas. For more information on this, you can head over to our website. That's WTNH.com. Pull down the On Air tab, Good Morning Connecticut weekend section. We got all the information for you there.